In the world of successful men, there are three things that you should not spend money on, or not too much money on. I personally pretty guilty of all of them combined. Number one, of course, is girls. Here is the deal: if you spend money on chicks, dating them, right, with the main concept and objective to have sex with them, that's a broken concept. Why? Go and study theory of variations from the math, high math. Basically, if you really want to have higher probability of success, you have to be straightforward. That's the main concept. Main concept over here is very simple. You approach, you like someone, you explain exactly what you want. That's basically you have the highest probability of success. The highest probability of not wasting your time, not wasting your money. Very important. Because remember, if you have a success rate of 1 of every 25 chicks, right? Just think about this. This doesn't mean that you do 25 dates. Remember, each chick will ask you for second date, third date, fourth date. So when you multiply 25 different matches, 4 dates, that's 100 dates. And if you have only 1 of every 25 match success, you only have 4 real opportunities out of 100. Not to mention how many hours you have to dedicate, how much funds you have to dedicate, so on and so forth. So simple use of theory of variation, run the math, and you will understand that your best possible way to achieve and optimize the result in this domain, having sex with chicks, is simply go straightforward approach. Hey, I saw you, I like you. Don't come up with some bullshit. Just say exactly what you see, what you like. And if she's up to, if she, say, okay, I'm actually interested, then you can go and get the drink. Then you can go and get some food. Yeah. Then you can spend some time. Because then she sees the path forward the same way you see the path forward, if you get what I mean, right? This is very, very important. So spending money on chicks, I would say, be very, very careful. Second thing, also pretty guilty of it. Spending a lot of money on clothes. And when I say spending a lot of money on clothes, I say clothes that are just okay. Before I was just, buying here and there, things that are okay, that are nice, nothing amazing. Then start buying things that are actually amazing, things that I really like. And later I just sold everything and start buying things that are really high quality. Okay? So the concept here, if you have 10 averages coat, 10 coats that are average brand, average quality, polyester, some bullshit materials, just sell them. Buy one coat and that's it. Same rule applies for absolutely everything. If you have like 5-6 cheap watches, just sell them. Just buy one nice watch and that's it. Simple concept. You deal first of all with inventory issue. If you move constantly, you have to pack so much stuff. Also, you liquidate a lot of these, unused items, so you always have cash on hand. It's very, very easy, very smart. If you just think about it, write things down, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Third concept, also very, very interesting. See, a lot of people are thinking that vacations, I spend also tons of money on vacations. I started actually smartly on this one. I always book the cheapest room wherever I go. Always walk. I don't use public transportation, whatever. Since I was like a teenager, right? Always, travel smart, always on budget, etc. Later, I decided, okay, you know what? Let me start, spend a little bit more. Let me get some nicer hotel. Let me do this, let me do that. And then when you actually run the numbers, you see that that's complete waste. Just look at like, if I go back and look at the hotels I booked in Miami, for 250, 300 a night. Now they're like 650, 700. Imagine if you just like this hotel, like a lot of people likes some place to stay when they visit, just keep coming back to the same place. Now, if you don't keep up the spreads, you don't keep up with the data to see how much you spent last time, you're gonna be rebooking the same hotel, same night. You're gonna spend 3 times more money, not even realizing it. So if you master these 3 concepts of basically not wasting your funds on this, your life will change dramatically. And I'm saying this with full confidence because think about it. Most of your free time is basically locked based on how much extra funds you have, right? If you have more money, you're gonna do completely different things that if you don't have much money, right? If you have a lot of money, you're gonna be, drinking, eating, living in different places. So having more money, cash on hand, always gives you better quality of life. Definitely having less stuff, in your house, things that you don't use, definitely easier, better life, less dust to actually clean off the shelves. And for the chicks, like I said, also remember, I forgot to mention this. Women know exactly when you approach them what you want from them. They know exactly that you want to have sex with them. But all of them, they have this thing on the back of their mind that they want to see, is this guy actually, see something else on top of what he's actually here for, right? Regardless, they might have a girlfriend, they might not have a girlfriend. So the concept here is very simple. Okay? So basically, if they understand that, then you can easily get the concept and move on. Why? Because then it's pretty obvious exactly what you're there for, right? You don't just talk nonsense, talk bullshit. You just explain, hey, I'm here for this, and that's all I'm here for. Again, being straightforward always wins. Especially now with the AI and all the artificial bullshit. People are so fake. All the messages they're sending, using dating chatbots, etc. Being, 100% straightforward always wins. I don't waste my time, talking shit. Because they know exactly what you're trying to say, right? So I don't waste my time. And if I see that, some of these bitches, talk nonsense, I just send them home, straight packing. I don't care. Because the one thing that actually bothers me more than wasting money is wasting time. Wasting time is okay. You go on date, you waste $300. Okay, I can make the money back. But this 3 hours, 4 hours nonsense, I cannot recoup my lost time, right? That bothers me a lot. I don't know about you, but it's something I cannot really deal with. So again, don't let other people play you. Because when you draw the line, you lose time and money. And, 50% of this could be recouped, the other 50% couldn't. That's why I would say, be more precise with the... Thank you. Be more precise with the actual time management, okay? Be very, very careful with time management. You see what's going on behind me? I'm not even kidding. Be very, very careful.